Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Happy start of a brand new week. Happy wealthy Monday. I'm back. I'm back from an amazing vacation. Sorry. Oh my gosh. When I tell you that, hang on a quick second. Let me do all the things. It's an adjustment coming back to real life. When I tell you that I have had to just like get my head more than anything back into this space. It took me probably 10 minutes to do what usually takes me a minute this morning just to get ready. But here I am, and you're all here. Happy Monday. I want to give a massive shout out to the mentors that took over for me 1 week while I was on vacation, and the goddesses who blew me away when I watched last week's live. I was just like doing spa day, sitting there, waiting for Goddess Lena to come back from what she was doing. And I happened to watch the Goddess live, and I was just like in tears, so moved, so beyond grateful. I know that I left you all in great hands for the last 2 weeks, and I sure hope that you all got as much from it as I did watching, because I'm like in the airport telling my husband, the mentors are on, I got to watch this. So here we go. All right. Happy Metaphysical Marriage Monday. Hey, Carla, CJ, all the people. Hey, Deanna, thank you. Okay, so let's jump right into this, because this is going to be one of those, I was thinking how to put this in context for you. This is one of those things, I don't know about you, but really blew my mind and put me in the next stratosphere. And all I can tell you is I'm going to share it with you. Do what you will with it. Maybe you even already know this. Maybe I'm the one that's late to the party. I don't know. But for me, this was like, wow. You all know that I'm in constant seeking of my own ascension. And my journey is I go the distance, I go ahead, and I come back and I say, wow, look what I found. So this morning we're going to talk about the metaphysical marriage. And the first thing I want to say is no, for Lisa, who asked, is Tony showing up? It never even occurred to me that you would all think of like a human marriage between a couple. It's like, oh my gosh, they think I'm going to talk about marriage and, between like humans, and I'm probably going to have Tony on, and none of that's happening today. So let me just tell you, if that's what you were counting on, that's not what we're talking about. We're actually talking about something way more powerful. I have been studying the subconscious mind, and I think that there's this saying, that we all know, which is 95% of what happens in your life is a result of what's going on in your subconscious mind. 95% of what's happening in your life is a result of what's going on in your subconscious mind. And we all know that. And we know your conscious mind, what you're aware of, is only 5% of what's running the show. Only 5% of what's running the show is actually what you are thinking in this moment. What's really happening behind the scenes, what's driving this ship called life, and everything that you are experiencing is what's happening in your subconscious mind. And so because we know that, I decided to go on this quest to really understand the power of the subconscious mind. But my friends, what I found is that there's more. There's more. And this conversation this morning is going to be about the more. It's going to be about understanding your power and where your superpower really lies. So just for teaching Tasha mode for a moment, hopefully my markers work today. Let's see, because I literally just grabbed them. So I've got my whiteboard, and I'm going to talk about the conscious mind. One second. Be patient with me while I write. So we've got the conscious mind. And the conscious mind, what it does, this is the human mind. This is the mind, we also call it the ego. It sees the world as it appears. It sees the illusion. It sees the appearances. It sees the bank balance. that you have in your bank account. It sees your credit. It sees your net worth. It sees your business and wherever it's at. It sees how many clients you have or don't have. It sees if you're in a relationship or not, if you're happy or sad. Your conscious mind just looks at the world, your world, as it appears. Really, it's just watching the movie. It's just watching the illusion. This is the conscious mind. Then we have, hang on, I gotta get another color so we differentiate here. So then we have the subconscious mind. And this is where, right, in the last several years, we've been putting all of our attention, because the greatest discovery of all time is that the subconscious mind is responsible for 95% of what you experience in life. Here is the thing. The subconscious mind is simply a faithful servant. The subconscious mind is here for whatever you tell it it's here for. It is the thing that says, Diana, Shirley, Mimi, Yvonne, your wish is my command. Your subconscious mind is running 95% of your life because it is simply responding to whatever instructions it is given. It is, think of your subconscious mind as your faithful servant. It is literally just waiting for you to tell it what is the truth. So the subconscious mind is also the soul. Your soul. I'm gonna personalize this, right? And so for me, just talking for myself here, I was like, okay, this is it. This is all I got to do is understand the relationship between these two things. I got to know that my conscious mind is just my ego. It's just my human mind. It's the mind of limitation. It only sees things as it appears. It believes in the illusion, right? It believes in what's in front of my human eyes. And it says that is the truth. And then it feeds that to my subconscious mind. And then you're talking about years and years and years and years of, whatever you decided has been the truth. So think about that for yourself. What are the things that you have said, you know what? These are the things that are the truth for me. And you have fed that to your subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind has just sat there for 40 years, 30 years, 50 years going, okay, yes, Tasha, as you wish, here you go. And it just shows up. And so we've spent a lot of time, especially me in the work, even in the work that I've done, in saying, hey, you gotta stop looking here and start figuring out how to change your subconscious mind, change the story that you tell and you feed to your subconscious mind. But this morning's conversation is, what if there's more? What if there's something even more powerful than your subconscious mind? And in my recent studies, that is where I have been playing. And I want to share that with you this morning. Now, listen, if you already know this, that's fine. Have a cup of coffee, just sit here for fun. But really, for me, I want to tell you, this has been game changing. And so here we go. Of course, this beautiful color is not coming out as powerfully as I would like, but hopefully you can all see it. So this is the super conscious mind. What is the super conscious mind? It is the mind of the creator. It is the divine mind. It is the mind that only knows the truth, only stores the truth, only thinks the truth. It is the mind that creates all things. All things. It is the one mind. And what I have come to understand is that I've been focusing in the wrong direction. I have been trying to, I've been trying to change my conscious mind and what I feed to my subconscious mind, right? So I've been trying to really work on, let me change what's going into my subconscious mind. Here's the new frontier for me, the new discovery. If there's a mind that has the truth, the super conscious, the higher power, God, divine mind, that all it does, it stores the truth. It is the creator of all things that's your good. This mind is inside of me. I have these three minds operating inside of me, and you have these three minds operating inside of you. What we have done forever is try to focus using our conscious mind to change our subconscious mind. Your superpower really lies in when you get your superconscious mind to feed your subconscious mind. Forget you. Forget your little limitation, your little human self, your limiting beliefs. You're looking at the appearance. You're thinking this is all there is. That's just your little tiny mind. Forget that. Truthfully, like, use it to keep you safe out here in the streets, in the world. That's it. Really, if you want to use your time, your energy, and your resources, let's go to the next frontier. Let's spend our time diving into how can I marry the spirit, God, universe, source, creator, all there is, the super conscious mind, and the subconscious mind within me. That is the metaphysical marriage. That is the point at which, as we have heard, God and man are one. The divine mind and your soul becomes one. Just pause for a second. Just pause for a second. Just think about the power of just that. Just think about if you're okay, here is the catch-all for me personally. So the thing about this process, right? You are the person driving how this operates. Remember, this subconscious mind is simply sitting here waiting to serve. Anything you tell it to do, it's going to do. Right? It's simply waiting to serve you, to show up in your life, whatever you feed it, and you say, this is the truth. So the thing is, you are the one deciding what it gets fed. God, universe, source, as my friend Tammy would say, is a gentleman. God, universe, source is not going to force the truth onto you. It's not going to force the allness, the power, the majesty, the ability to have it all, not going to force it onto you. You are the one who decides which one of these feeds your subconscious mind. You get to choose. Do you want to use your conscious mind? You want to continue to look at the appearances and say they are true? Give that to your subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind goes, you know what? Okay, you're right. Let me give you more of that. Or do you want to tap into the truth, like the records, the secret, the kingdom, the everything, and have that feed your subconscious mind and have that be what shows up in your physical reality? The truth, infinite abundance, the truth, infinite supply, the truth, all the love you can manage, the truth, all the health you can enjoy, the vitality, the freedom, the spaciousness, all of that is here in a super conscious mind. Most people, myself included, I've been spending a lot of time trying to navigate these two things, not realizing my real power lies, my superpower lies in when I can marry my superconscious mind, the God mind that is within me, the divine mind, to my subconscious mind. And I am the one directing subconscious mind, listen to this mind only. Pay less and less and less and less and less attention to my conscious mind and listen to the super conscious mind. So, big work for me. Like I said, I'm just here to share this with you. Big work for me personally. This is where I'm at right now in my journey. I don't want to dive too much into that because I feel like my job this morning, given the time that we have, is truly just to remind you, maybe because maybe everybody, I see a lot of you already know this. When we talk about the kingdom, the secret to the kingdom is within. You have the super conscious mind within that has all the truth, that has access to everything. You have that. It's not outside of you, and you have to go access it. We have it within us. We have these three states within us, and you are choosing, you are pulling the lever, which one is getting the instructions to your subconscious mind. And it's your subconscious mind that causes you to experience what you experience in life, right? So my work, me, Tasha, I'm literally going turn down the volume entirely. And this is work. It's work because I'm going to be 50 this year. So that's 49 years of my conscious mind looking at the screen of life, looking at the appearances, and either telling my subconscious this is the truth, or in the latter years, in the last 10, 12 years, trying to reprogram my subconscious mind through my conscious mind. That's a lot of work. Right? It's been a lot of work because my subconscious mind has 49 years of beliefs. My superconscious mind doesn't even know time. It's always known the truth. It only operates in the energy of divine truth, divine abundance, divine everything that is good for me. And so my work now, me, Tasha, and you're welcome to join me if you'd like. My work now is to spend my energy, my time, my spiritual practice in getting my super conscious mind to feed my subconscious mind. Simple? That's right. The super conscious mind is where the magic happens. Less of me, more of truth. I couldn't have said it better, Mildred. I couldn't have said it better. I know that when you do this, because like I said, this is for me just been my focus recently. And what is the result of it, which I have for myself and I want for you? I am filled with so much truth, so much certainty, and I've actually gotten way calmer, just way calmer about all of the moving parts in life because I've turned down the volume on my conscious mind, which is looking at the appearances, and turned up my super conscious mind, which knows the truth that this is all working out. It's all going in the right direction. It's all happening in perfect timing. If I choose to listen to that voice, if I listen to focus on that mind, what happens is bliss. There's no other way to say it. And I truly want this for all of you. All I'm going to do this morning is just give you that and send you on your way, make you process, make you think of it. Because sometimes somebody said, okay, well, how do you do that? And I really think that sometimes in the discovery of how to access it for yourself, you learn way more than if I go, here are the 3 steps. And I probably will do that someday. But for today, I want you to just go discover it. I remember I was curious about the different dimensions. And there's my friend on Facebook who was talking about the 5th dimension. This was years ago. And I remember messaging her and being like, oh my gosh, teach me. What is this? Tell me about all the dimensions. And her simple response was, now that you are curious, you will find the information. It will come to you. And she just sent me off to just go be with the fact that I wanted to know. And oh my gosh, it just like inundated me from everywhere. And that's what I want to do for you all this morning. I literally want to send you off to go learn what you will about how to be the master of your destiny, how to access your superpower by channeling your super conscious mind to feed your subconscious mind more than you ever have before. Okay, so there we go. That's that. Last thing before we go. I had an amazing time in the UK. I see so many of you, Kathleen. I see Antoinette. I see who else? I see several of you that were there. And that was just amazing. We laughed, we hugged, we shared, we sat around and literally just huddled and talked. And it was the most amazing, simplest gathering ever, but so powerful. And one of the ladies on my team that was there said this was the first time in her life that she experienced collective consciousness. Those were her words. She was like, I couldn't do anything you wanted me to do, Tasha, because I was so present. It was the first time in 50 plus years that she has ever experienced what it's like to fully be present and experience collective consciousness. That's the energy of what happened when we got together. So this morning, Charlene says it really was powerful. I have some news for you. There's so many things happening this summer. The first of which is we're going to start our US tour. And we have dates for Atlanta and DC. Atlanta will be July 11th, and Washington, DC will be July 18th. Now, if you live near, if you live there, if you have a friend, whatever it is, please come. Let's just break bread and have a gathering. Type the word tour in the comments so you can be put on the list to get the details of where we're going to meet, the time, all that good stuff. It's not an event. It's not a production. It's literally like, hey, I'm flying in just to hang out with you. Come hang out with me. That's it. So if you want information about that, plus some of you will be getting a special invitation to our live event, November 21st to the 24th. It's going to be in Fort Lauderdale. So literally, I just want you to write meet Tasha at the beach, because I'm pretty sure most of you that are on here are going to be getting an invitation. So just save the date right now, November 21st to the 24th, meet Tasha at the beach. That's going to be in Fort Lauderdale. So the dates are, let me just tell you, the tour is going to look like this. Going to start in Atlanta, then I'm going to go to DC, then in the fall I'm going to go to New York, and then in November it's going to wrap up right here in Florida in Fort Lauderdale. Wherever you are, if I decide to do a West Coast one, you want to be in the know, so just type in the word tour and be on the list to get all the information. All right, hang on, let me go back over here, let me make sure. Type the word tour. See you in New York City. Yay. And Mia, DC is not that far from New York. Come on down. You can see me 3 times. You can see me in DC, in New York, and in Florida. Come on down. It's always fun. I bring the fun, that's for sure. All right, ladies, have an amazing rest of your day, a wonderful Monday. I am so happy to be back and be in your service. It was a great time with my husband. I'm not going to lie. I really stopped and I was truly present. And we celebrated the gift of just that we have each other and this amazing life. And I thank you for the ladies that stepped up to support me while I was away, the goddesses and the mentors. Mwah, thank you. Everyone, go have a great rest of this week. And I hope you're enjoying summer. Bye, everyone. Take care.